evening, folks. Is this on?
Sanitized. It should be on. There you go. It's on.
Hello. Okay, good evening, folks. Nice to be here at the All Arts Garage. It's a pleasure to be back. And I just want to tell you that I'm going to tell you some jokes to make you forget about the world and the times. And laughter is the best way to do that. So, anyway, I woke up this morning and I didn't feel good, so I took some Viagra and prune juice, and now I don't know if I'm coming or going. And, you know, it's such a nice crowd here, I'm going to tell you my penis joke, but it's too long, you know, it's just too long, you know. Anyway, I went out last night with a blind hooker, and I had to hand it to her. Oh, what a night. And you know, I'm not a sexy guy, so I went to another hooker and I dropped my pants and she looked at me and she dropped her price. You get no respect. Just no respect at all. And you know, I really haven't spoken to my wife in 18 months. I don't like to interrupt her. And the other night I told her I want to die in bed, she said again. Well, and then she comes over to me and she says, you know, I'd like you to come upstairs and make love to me. And I told her I can't do both. Terrible, you know. And I just have to say that she has that new Jewish birth control device. You know what that is? She takes off her makeup. And the best of it all is she's so fat, she passed the TV the other night. I missed 3 episodes. And anyway, she's a great woman. And, oh, did I tell you that Abraham Lincoln was Jewish? Did you know that? Yeah, he was shot in the temple. And I wanted to tell you about what happened in the police department last night. All the toilet seats were stolen, and now the police have nothing to go on. Terrible. And then the cops are after me, and they wanted to know where I was between 5 and 6. And I told them I was in kindergarten. And they let me go. And then I went to the doctor, and he told me I have to watch my drinking. So now I sit in front of the mirror and drink. Yes, that was a tough life. And then I went to the other doctor, and he says to me, he says, how old are you? I told him I'm 51. He says, oh, you have that disease, colitis. I said, what's that? He says, every time you walk, your balls collide. And that hurt. And did you know that Santa Claus has no children? Yeah, he only comes once a year. Like that one, okay. Yeah, what can I tell you? You know. And you know why the turtle crossed the road, right? He wanted to go to the Shell station. Right? You don't like that one either, what can I tell you? Anyway, I continued on, and my father is a very heavy drinker. He went up to he saw that sign, Drink Canada Dry. So he went up there, and we haven't seen him again. You know, we don't know what yeah. Also, did I tell you that sex is like a bank account? You put it in, you take it out, and you lose interest. And also, sex is better than bowling because the balls are lighter, and you don't have to change your shoes. Yes, and, so anyway, getting back to what I was trying to tell you, I was going to tell you about my grandmother. What a pip. She goes to the dentist. She walks in, takes off her clothes, sits down in a chair, spreads her legs, and the dentist is saying, lady, you're in the wrong place. What are you doing here? He says, oh no. She says, I'm in the right place. Last week you put in false teeth in my husband's mouth, and now I'm here for you to take them out. Yes. And then I went to the rabbi and I said to the rabbi, I said, you know, my wife's trying to poison me. So he says, all right, I'll call up your wife and I'll call you back. So he called me back the next day and he says, I spoke to your wife for 3 hours. Take the poison. And then I went to get my Social Security. And I walk in, and the lady says to me, well, where's your ID and everything? And I'm looking around. I must have left it home. So she says, all right, come over here, open up your shirt. Let me see your gray hairs on your chest. I said, okay. And I did that. And she's looking around. She says, yeah, you look old enough. I'm going to give you Social Security. So I went home, and I told my wife what happened. She says, you should have dropped your pants. You might have got disability. And then my mother sent all the clothes to the laundry. The clothes comes back from the laundry and she takes a look and there's all stains in her panties. And she wrote a note, please use more soap in my panties. Sent everything back. The next week the clothes comes back with another note. Lady, please use more toilet paper on your ass. And that's what happened to my mother on that story, you know. And anyway, I'm going to pause for a minute just to try to figure out what else I wanted to tell you tonight. I don't know, when is my time up?
I think you were about to do one more dirty one.
One more. Well, you know, I went into the bank the other day and I said to the banker, can you check my balance? So he came out and he pushed me. I don't know what to do with that, you know. And the other banker gave up his girlfriend because he lost interest. Anyway, it's a pleasure to be back here with all the folks, and I hope you enjoyed my. And thank you very much.